Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Hope you enjoy the videos here because I am having so much fun at the minute just filming again. So I'm really enjoying it. But I wanted to jump on today because I have purchased myself, and I've mentioned it in one of my colouring chats I think previously, but I decided to, because you know I haven't got enough pencils as it is, but to purchase the chromaflow 72s. Now I had the chromaflow 24s and I've had them since they literally were released. I think I bought them on the day that they came out. And I never I did use them. I used them in a Rita book, and I use them like now and again to add in colours. I really enjoy the pencil, but there just wasn't enough like colour range. I need more than 24. So I bought myself the 72. So I've already swatched them out. They are a beautifully soft pencil. They're quite thin. They're thinner than a Prisma, but I think they're just going to take getting used to. But there's some beautiful colours. Like I absolutely love this mango colour. And this parmesan is really nice. I absolutely adore these pastel mint cactus, obsidian green, and basil's like one of my favourite greens. You'll see in a minute it's tiny. I use it all the time. Foliage, I also really love that colour. I use that quite a lot. And some lovely blues and purples and pinks. Love this lemon lime colour. And this pearl colour, it's quite subtle, it's really nice, and a fabulous range of greys. These not impressed with. Like, why would you put them in? If I'm going to colour gold, I'll colour gold, and I won't use a metallic pencil. But I know people do really enjoy them. I just find them quite flat, so I think like that too maybe could have been used for something else. This spice colour, so I really love this raisin colour from the 24s, and I really like this spice colour as well. So there's some really nice like skin tones I think you can get away with in this. You like the salmon, and maybe this melon colour. This, I know it looks quite orangey on screen, but it's quite peachy like here to me. So it's really nice colours. Here they are. I have put them in my, this was my Prisma case. I thought it was 150, but it was not to 120, so I've had to get rid of it, get a new one. So the Prismas have come out and the chromaflows have gone in. So we've got our yellows and oranges here. That melon colour is beautiful. Mango, oh, delicious. So let me just see. So you can see basil compared to the other one. So what I've done is I've doubled them up. So basil is there from the new set. It's there from my old set. Grass green is there, foliage is there. So basil is a pencil I use all the time. I just love that green, it's beautiful. These lovely ochres and browns. And then a really good selection of greys. So I feel like that's really nice to have this like range of, obviously it's not Prisma range of greys, but a really nice range of greys in a 72. So that's really nice. But I wanted to see how they coloured. So I've grabbed a Rita Berman book because I do know that they work really well in here, and I thought I would do something a little bit different, and I thought I would do one of these pages where the little just little snip, like little motifs, is that what you would say, little motifs? And I'm just checking nothing else is going to catch my eye before I start, because that tends to happen quite often. But I also thought this would just make a cute little range of videos where we just tackle a motif at a time. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to start off with this olive one. So let me just get my swatches, because you know I love a swatch to help me. We're probably going to use foliage and a bit of pickle. So I'm going to go for foliage, which I do love this colour. And pickle, which is a kind of darker one, and we'll do these little olives, green I think. So this was just a bit of an excuse to test them out a little bit, have a little bit of a colour, do a video that's not going to take me hours, because obviously sometimes you just want to watch a quick little video and see what someone's doing. So I tend to blend these as opposed to like layering them. I just find that they work like really well. I feel like that wasn't a good choice of colour at all, because I think I was better off with what I had. We'll just go for it. Right, I'm just going to colour them. And then actually see if I can layer on. I'm really not sure if I've changed my setup, but I just can't seem to get myself in a bit of a position to be able to colour. So let me see if I can lift that up. So I don't want to zoom it in, but ignore how scruffy that is. I've gone out the lines and everything, but I'll fix it in a minute. But they do layer quite well, so I think I'm going to go with that. Don't know what that. Oh, it's in oil. Oh, it's oil drop, right? Do this a bit neater now. Now that I've got a plan. But these work really nice on this paper. I've done like a reef. I think it's in the, you know, the microscope land one. I'm going to colour all of these in this colour first. Like, oh, I don't know what it's called. Something on land. I did a reef in there where there's a snail, I think. And I did that all in chromaflows. I think I used one cream from possibly an Arteza one, but they worked really, really well. So I thought I'd try them again with the new colours. And I think I've just picked a page which is like really green. Do these olives and then we'll so I do really like these. They are quite vibrant. There's some really bright colours in it, but there's also some lovely like muted ones, and the Derwent do a good green. As well, and these are really good greens together. Can't believe it's Monday, first day back at school today. Actually had a really nice day, actually. Busy, it was a busy one, but it was good. And then I've just realised there is a little bit of a... I tend to not... I don't think I've ever done one of these pages because I feel like they're really small, like small little pictures, but I've just realised it's probably going to be all green. I've just finished my Kirby page, the Ask a Thrower. I don't know if that's how you say it, so I do apologise if it's not. But it's the, like the tree dryad. And the whole entire page is green. And I was like, the next page I'm going to do is not going to be green. So I'm working on a page in Cocoa Wild Witches and it's not green. There is some turquoise on it, but there's no green. And I've just realised I've gone green, and there's olives and there's leaves. I know you can't see them, but they look rubbish, but they look okay. It'll look cute when it's done. Right. So I'm going to use this obsidian and cactus green to do this bottle here, because I feel like it is giving me sort of old green glass bottle vibes. Let's have a drink. But I hope everyone's had a good Monday. This is kind of a bluish green. Now I have to say, so far, so I didn't sharpen all the pencils. I sharpened any that were not already in my 24 set, and then I'm not gonna lie, by the time I was getting to the end of my swatches, I was just sharpening any because I couldn't be bothered working out whether I had it or not. So, but I have seen that people have had some issues with sharpening and pencils snapping. But I have to say, so far, so good. But if I remember rightly, these are very Prisma-like, so I think I dropped one of my 24s. And if you've ever dropped Prisma, you'll know what happens in slow motion. No! There's nothing you can do about it once that pencil's going. I did it the other day with the Prisma, and I'm sure these are pretty similar. Like, you drop them, you've dropped it. But this is a lovely colour, this cactus one. It's like really unusual, and with that obsidian green, beautiful. But they lay down really nice, really, really nice. And this pastel mint is even lighter. But I thought if we just can burnish with it, I think. Use it a bit like a blender. But I'm liking the way that that bottle's turned out. So they're really nice colours. So that is a good, that's already, if you look at that, there's like a really good blend. So obsidian, cactus and pastel mint. Yeah, I'm a bit, got to put them back in. I've not written the numbers on this yet, so I might have to do that because that'll annoy me trying to remember where I've put things. Right, shall we tackle this bottle? There's a lovely Glacier Blue, which I am dying to use. And I'm thinking this Blue Orchid because it's beautiful. So I'm going for Blue Orchid and Glacier Blue just to add some colour to this glass bottle. I'm going to obviously colour the oil. An oil colour, whatever oil colour it is, like a yellow, isn't it? Like a golden yellow, maybe. So I'm just using this Blue Orchid to add a bit of detail. I'm not going to lie, do you want me to tell you why I've picked this page as well? Purely for the fact that it's got pizza on it, and ice cream, like lolly ices, and watermelon. Love pizza, it's like literally my favourite thing. I'm sure I've mentioned that once or twice. Plus I also don't think I've ever coloured a pizza. Thinking about it, I'm not sure if I've ever done a page of food. I've done drinks, cocktails from the Midnight Masquerade, because I absolutely loved that page. And I did that. That was my first page all in Inktense. Like, I feel like I really got to grips with how they worked and what they were about. And I really, really did enjoy them. I have to say, like, I know this colouring is nothing special. I'm not doing anything too fancy, just literally putting some colour down. But these are lovely to work with. Like, really nice. I know I've had the 24s for ages, but as I say, I didn't really use them because I just felt there wasn't enough colours. So they just featured in pages, you know, when you can't find kind of what you're looking for. I feel like I just want a little bit of a darker blue, and I'm going to go for blue. But these actually do layer quite well. I'm feeling like blue was a bad choice. I should have gone go grey maybe. Too late now. But it'll all come together. It always does. And it's just a fancy glass bottle. If anything else. I'd love to go to Italy. See the sights and get some food. I apologise if you've literally just heard my stomach. I'm not hungry, I've just had my tea. Right, so let me just put these away. So I think Glacier went there. No. Oh no, this is bad. blue orchid went there. I'm going to have to write the pencil names in this pencil case because I can't deal with trying to fathom out what went where. Right, let's find a nice sort of golden I'm actually thinking this Dijon colour with maybe a bit of that Parmesan in. What a lovely name, Dijon. I know it's a mustard, and it really does look like mustard when you look at the... Probably looks really yellow on screen now, but it's not. I'm going to use that Parmesan as a bit of a blender, but a bit of a burnisher. I feel like this is a good olive oil colour. I have to say I've never really paid attention to it. In my head it would be this colour. I've done, it might be in the, I think I've got the summer book, the summer Rita Berman book. I've done the page with the jars on, and I really enjoyed that page. In fact, I think I'm going to go for this peach sand colour, just because it's a little bit darker. Need some a little bit. Oh, let's try this. What does brown sugar? Yes, let's go for brown sugar. I just want to add a little bit of something to the edge. We'll either white gel pen or we will glitter. But yeah, so I did that page where it's like a little picnic and it's full of like jars, and I think it was for a summer prompt actually on the Facebook group, the colouring, my Facebook group, the colouring squad, and one of the prompts was picnic, I think. Oh no, it wasn't. It was garden party, and I decided to interpret that as like a picnic. So there was all jars of pickles and jams and marmalades. So actually I have done a page with food on. I think there's chilies and things on it. That was a lovely little page, and I just enjoyed colouring all the little bits in. So I feel like this could be one of those pages. And also it just gives me a chance to play around with these pencils and see hopefully I'll be able to use like a lot of different colours and try and get a good feel for them. lacquer distress background on. I might do a coloured pencil background. I'm not going to do anything on the background of the squares yet. I'm going to save that. Right, so let me just put these away now. Now I've just put these literally in the order that they were in when I got them, like in the order of the tin, and they're not the best. I would definitely move some around, but they're staying that way. Just because I'm not that fussed. Oh, I'm going to use foliage again because I love that colour. I'm going to use it with pear and see what that combination's like. So this is just a bit of a, I'm basically just having a bit of a play around and seeing what colours go well with other colours. Seeing what works well, what doesn't. It's just a bit of an explore and experiment, a bit of a play around. I mean, if Derwent wanted to release like another 72, I definitely would not complain about it. Or even just round it up to 100, like I'd be happy. I mean, I'm far happier with 72 than 24, but you know. I got these off the Derwent website. There was a new customer's code, so save 15% on them. So I think I got them for 100. Now that's quite light, as in a luminous. But it doesn't matter. Again, this is just one of those pages to play around on. I'm not putting any pressure on it. It's not going to be a work of art. It'll look cute, and it'll be one done in this book that I love. That I do always feel a bit sad that I never get round to. So, but I mean, they're absolutely tiny. So then these are not going to be something that I spend absolutely hours colouring these leaves on. I'm literally just banging a little bit of colour. I feel like olive leaves are like more grey, but never mind. So that's pear and foliage. That's quite a nice combo. My oil combo has not really come out like how I wanted it. I wanted it a bit darker. Might have to add I think I've got another colour I could add to that if it'll let me, because I've layered them colours on quite heavy-handed. I really do apologise if you can hear my stomach like rumbling and gurgling away. I don't know what's wrong with me. Right, so they do look quite nice. That's a nice little leaf combo. Obviously I need to do it on a bigger leaf and probably I like to spend a bit more time, but and then I just need a colour for these little branches. I'm going to use that mocha colour that I used before, just because it's a nice sort of a nice brown. And so far, actually, these have held a point quite well. Which is good. Now I just need a green. I'm going to go back to do you know, I'm going to go basil just for the leaves on the bottle. It's a lovely green, so bright, not bright, but I wanted to add actually a little bit of golden sun just to see if it just that's what I wanted. I wanted that. Can you see that yellowness? That's what I was after, but I just wasn't getting it. Oh, I'm annoying. This was my first colour choice then when I was literally looking through my swatches. I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that. I feel like that's an olive oil colour. Hey, that's good, that, isn't it? I've literally got 3 pencils down there, and you can clearly see that has completely changed that colour. So look at the top, that's what colour it was. I've added another layer. So what we're on there, about 4 colours. Ace. Love that. Let's try and see if it'll do it to these. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I'm chuffed. I was just not feeling that bottle at all, but that has just like bing. Let's try and just darken the bottle ever so slightly. Oh, that looks much better. Much better. Much better. Any Drag Race fans out there will get that little reference. All that's left to do now is that little bit of... I wanted to do a bit of gold. I wanted to try and do a bit of a gold combo. So we're going to go back for that golden sun. I'm going to go back to that mocha as well. I'm going to try gold with 2 pencils. Terrifying. Because I thought the lid, this would have a gold lid, wouldn't it? Or at least a bronze lid. Or like bronze coloured. When I first started colouring anything gold absolutely terrified me, because I was like, it's just going to look rubbish. And now I'm like, not bothered. Let's see what we can do. Probably not really what I was after, but never mind. I'm going to just add a bit more. Brown on. It's gold looking. I've done it with 2 pencils and Polly's takes me 4. Black Widows have 3, I think. So I'm doing this with 2. So we shall see. Oh my goodness. Remind me never to film just after eating my tea. So I've done it a bit different this time. I've just put that golden sun down and then I'm just putting this mocha over it. It's probably like a yellow that I would add, I think. But there didn't seem to be one pale enough. Good, goldish looking. And then all I want to do is wanted a colour for this label, and I might go that pastel mint. Just to give the label some colour, and then it's going to be a good old gel pen. Gel pennioli. To add a bit of bling, because we know it's not a Calligralicious page if there's not a bit of bling. And I'm going for this Arteza because I literally just picked it out. It's a bronze colour, I think. Metallic. Oh, it's a bit rubbish, I think. It's rubbish. We're not feeling that one. We're going to go this metallic. Oh, that's brown, not that brown. We'll go gold, sod it. Let's try it. Well, I have to say, guys, I have thoroughly just enjoyed messing around with those. Having a little bit of a play around. I'm going to complete this whole page with you in 9 little videos. I'll try and go a bit quicker next time. Some will be longer than others, I think, but I'm going to do this all together and we'll complete this Italy themed page. That is the chromaflows. I thoroughly enjoyed that. They're really nice, good colours. They look quite cute together. We've got a bit of shading, layered very well. That gold out of 2 pencils looks all right. Not amazing. I'm going to blend it with something in a minute just to try and burnish it in. Probably that Parmesan colour. But I'm going to leave it as that and we'll tackle the background together at a later date. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time to colour some vegetables. No idea what they are, but we will see. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can see when the videos are coming, because I promise they're going to be coming a little bit faster. And I will see you all in the next one. All that's left to say is have a fabulous rest of the month. Oh, I don't know when this is going live. Have a fabulous week. And I will see you all in the next one. Adios.